Hi everyone, it's Christina, and I apologize that I haven't been doing a lot of videos. We've had a couple of family emergencies, so y'all just have to bear with me this month. I'm sorry, I'll try to do better from now on. I did notice that we are at 176 subscribers as of last night, so be watching for the video later today of the giveaway, because remember we're going to do a giveaway at 175. So be watching for that video. It'll come up after this one right here, okay? And now I'm wanting to do the Scrapbooking with Me Boutique Members Room Challenge. And each month, the third week of the month for this year, we're going to be doing a tag. So in December, this was my tag that I made. And so I'm keeping my tags all the same size. I was going to make like a little tag album, but I'm thinking I'm just going to make an album and put these in there. Kind of like a December daily, but for the whole year. So today, this weekend's challenge is the tag, and it is all about the new year, because it's January. So, okay, my tag measures 8 by 6 3/4, and then I just use my other tag to kind of give me a guide for cutting that out so that they would be the same. I cut my papers out at 6. I just use 6 by 6 papers, to tell you the truth. And what this is, 6 by 6. I just cut the little piece off the top. And this is from the December add-on kit. It's My Mind's Eye, Yes Please, I Believe is the name of it. And then this came out of something else that I had bought at a sale through the boutique. So everything but the cardstock is from the boutique. The cardstock is from my stash. Okay, and so it had this piece right here. And I thought, how cute would it be to make that a place to put a tag? So I have a tag that's going to go in that. But first, let's get this one on. Everything is inked. I'll give you the sizes as I go through. And I've already put my tape on the back of all of them. So I've done a couple of layouts, and I actually did one other video last week, but I forgot to put the memory chip in the camera. So it would have only been a partial video. So I didn't upload it, I deleted it. And then I went to a crop a couple of Saturdays ago, and I made some really cute pages for a swap that I didn't get a video on for y'all. I'm so sorry. I meant to. Honest. Okay, so that's a 6 by 6 piece that I just put right here on my tag. And then this one should be 5.5 by 3.5. Because with it being a 6 by 6, you can't put it. Well, you could, but it would cover all the paper. A 6 by 4 paper picture. So I'm just going to kind of angle this, because y'all know how I am about the angles. I like the angles. And then I cut this out at 5 1/4 by 3.25. So this photo mat is 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 to hold a 5 by 3 photo. And what I want to try to do this next year is get photos of my family, you know, every month. Just a little something to put in here. You know, however many of us are around each month. Sometimes we'll all be there, and sometimes we won't. Our oldest son, Joey, he's living in Louisiana, so I don't know when he would be around for them. But if he comes to visit, warning, Joey, you're going to be getting pictures taken. I know you don't like it, neither does the youngest son, but I need them Okay, so I'm going to put this baby, it's cold outside, and I just kind of want to put it right there. Because it's January. It could be cold outside where you live. I think that 50 is cold, and that's what it is here in Texas today. And I kind of feel like that's kind of cold. My husband, you can hear him out. He's in the truck smoking because he's cold, and he's talking to himself. Okay, so this, I'm going to have to probably use some stickles around, like the tidings, to kind of make this pop. But this is cut out at 6x6 also, because it's the 6x6 paper. And all I did when I did this was I just took my craft knife and I cut right, I left myself some space there and cut right along that edge. And then I want to make sure that I tape this part down, but not under here, because my tag's going to be under here part way, but I don't want it to go up under this. So I put tape along the edges of the triangle. And all I'm going to do is put my tape in. Make sure all my tape is in, because I'm bad about going over. So I'm going to put this down just like this. Now see, watch, when I do this with the heart, it will slide under. And that just holds that. It's held down so it won't get in the way. And then this is open for a tag. Now, I'm going to use this for my tag. And I've been trying to decide, do I want the heart on the gold and black and white side, or on the polka dot? I think I want the heart over here. But I want a calendar, because I'm putting a calendar on each one, something little small calendar, so that I can keep up. I can write something on here. Like I'll put the date, like January, and I'll put the date, and then I'll use this for journaling and not really for a calendar. I think I do like it on this side, so I am going to put it on this side. So I'm just going to pop that down here, because I may put a little something right there. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided. I lost my embellishments that came with some of the, let's see if I can say this right, Tammy, E-Film Era. If I said that right, please let me know. But that stuff that goes with this, I don't know where I put it, because I'm in like 2 or 3 different rooms crafting. With us being off grid and it being winter and we've had a lot of clouds, hubby wants me to stop the lights in the craft room at night, so I set up a table in the living room. That'll teach him, huh? So while he's in the living room watching TV, I'm in the living room crafting with my 6-foot table. And my nice comfy chair that goes in here. Okay, this side I didn't ink, and I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm just going to run this right quick. And usually y'all know I don't like to do this, but my dauber is in. Well, I do like to do it this way. So easy, but my dauber is in the other room. I don't like to do this except unless it's an old ink pad, and that is not old by any means. Okay, so here's my tag. I'm probably going to add something to the top. I haven't decided, to pull it out, so that you know that this is, to pull out. May just be some little ribbon or something. Something I have here on my desk. I'm not sure. Okay, so I've got this that goes in here. Boy, it goes in easier when it's not down. Okay, now I want to put something here. And since this is about the new year, somehow I didn't end up with all my pieces in here. I had planned on putting 2017 right here. But my one did not make it in here. It's on my table in the other room. I had everything stacked on this, and I must have knocked it over at some point. So I'm going to take that one off, and I know I have it right here in this gold. I know I do. And it will look just fine. It's from my stash. So we'll put the 2017 right here. That way I know that this is the year 2017 when I get to where I can't remember stuff even more than I already do, than I already can't. Someone told me one time to always put the name and the date on the back of your pictures. That was before scrapbooking, but before this type of scrapbooking. But then that way, I don't like that one. It bent at the bottom. That way, when you're old, you can look back and see who it is, remember who it is. Or, someone who comes over after you've passed away and looks at your photos will know. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that ink did that. Oh, well. I have to deal with it because that's what I got. Thinking. I may have some black ink I can kind of fix that with. I don't want another 2. I want a 7. Christina, it's not 2012 anymore. That went over just a tad right there, but that'll be alright. I'm okay with that. That I'm not liking that. So I'm going to have to find something to go there. And you know what? While I have these out, I think if I have enough, I'm going to put January right up here on my tag. Let's see. A-N-U-A-R-Y. Okay, I got it. I got to check this because these I used for some Marine Corps paper, some Marine Corps layouts that I did for my parents. Both of my parents were in the Marine Corps. That's how they met. They were in the Marine Corps during the Vietnam War. They met on an airplane and got married. See, Mom went through boot camp. They got married 2 weeks after she went through boot camp. And then Dad shipped out. 2 weeks after her boot camp graduation, they got married. Then they shipped out. He shipped out to Vietnam. Back to Vietnam. His second tour. And Mama will tell you that it was love at first sight. Daddy will tell you he only talked to her because she looked like she was about to puke. And he didn't want to get thrown up on because they were in seats beside each other on the airplane. And then my daddy always liked to tell everybody that the military issued him his wife because, they could not get married without permission because both of them were in the military. So, he likes to tell everybody that the Marine Corps issued him his uniform, his haircut, and his wife. So, and another funny story, Mama was home front during Vietnam. Daddy was in Vietnam. Well, Mama got offered lieutenant. And she wrote and told Daddy in Vietnam that she was offered lieutenant and she was thinking about taking it. And what did he think? And Daddy said, if you take lieutenant and I will not come back from Vietnam. I will guarantee I will not be back from Vietnam. Because I am not going to salute my wife. So Mom didn't take lieutenant. Daddy got offered lieutenant a month later. So he wrote and told Mama. And they tried to decide what they were going to do. Or I guess whatever's the equivalent for lieutenant in the Marine Corps. I'm not even sure if lieutenant's the right one they got. I know it was the first stage of officer. And Mama wrote him back and said, if you take lieutenant after telling me not to, I'll guarantee you don't come back from Vietnam. So, you know, you don't mess with us Texas girls. My daddy's from North Carolina, and that was like a whole other universe when my mama first went up there. The first time she stayed with my grandparents. It was like totally like nothing like Texas. Another Y, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take this off very carefully and hope I don't rip no more of my paper off. I don't like how that folded under like that. So, anyway, that's how my parents met. And my grandparents here in Texas, my mama's parents, they did not meet my dad until Mom had had me, and she was like 7 or 8 months pregnant with my sister. And my sister and I are a little over a year apart. We're like a year and 2 weeks, maybe a year and 3 weeks. I'm January 18th, and she's February 9th. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. I just got to stickle this and around this, and I got to do something about that right there. That is driving me crazy. Don't like it. See, I don't even know that I have a black ink pad other than my Memento. Well, this isn't the Lux. I have a Memento Lux. This is just the regular Memento. Maybe it'll work. You'll have to excuse me. I have horrible allergies, and this is just my allergy time. That I'm going to be huffing and puffing and acting all like I don't feel good when I really don't feel bad. My allergies. Well, I was trying to find black dauber, but I don't guess I have one in here. I can't find my little makeup brushes, makeup things that I sometimes use. Alright, let's see. I got this. Maybe it'll work. If I just do a little corner of it. Alright, now it's just... Gotta clean that now. Now it's just under the stamp. That's better. I can handle that better. That works pretty good. I'll have to remember that. Okay. So, I've got this. And I was thinking about putting this heart with this little saying that says, remember this day. I kind of want to go angle it a little like that, I think. Yep, that's what I want to do. Now, how am I going to tape the back of this? My sticker thing is still packed from my crop. So, I'm just going to do this and have to fold under some tape. And so I had to make myself a note because I want to show y'all what to do if you think your tape is backwards. Just an easy way to because it really, it is. It doesn't matter what direction it's going, you can still fix it. You can still use it. You just got to know what to do. But I've been trying to think about doing that for months. Just hadn't happened. Okay, I think I got most of. We'll take my adhesive remover in just a minute. Oh, it's in the living room. We'll just use our finger and get that adhesive off of that. That spare adhesive that okay. Now I want to put the Remember This Day. And to kind of make up for January, I'm going to try to do about 3 videos today. That's my hope anyway. But with the football game fixing to come on a little bit, I don't know if that's going to happen today. Okay, get this off of here. But you didn't know that your finger will get up the excess Scotch tape thing. Okay, so I need a couple of washies. I'm going to use Tidings because it's gold and it matches. Well, first let's finish the other side, Christina. Decide what we're going to put up here to kind of... I need some color. But do I want that color? Because that kind of looks pink, but it really isn't. Ooh, I love this. But it wouldn't look good for what I want to do. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to have to use that on something. I'm just going to use, I'm either going to use that or this. Because I really like this one and I'm really almost out of it. Let's see. I think I'm going to, thought I brought my little hole punch in here, back in here, but I did not. What can I use to poke a little hole? Use this. I'm going to do it right here on this dot. Now normally I would use a hole punch because it would make that look nicer. Believe it or not, I have 5 or 6 hole punches, but I only know where one is. That's in my bag in the living room. Alright, let's see. How far do I want it? I don't want it to be real far. Let's just use these. My son's kindergarten scissors. Okay. Do I just want to use the cream or do I want to add this too? Now, find me something to tie this with. Only baker's twine I have right here is this. And I'm going to use it. Okay, I'm just going to tie this so that it stays together and doesn't come out, because I don't want to knot the lace, simply because normally I would, but it is too short. Alright, let's give it one more little knot, be on the safe side. Alright, now we'll cut this off. I got this, that looking like that. I'll bring these little flowery looking ones out. Let me see. I think these are going to be too big for what I'm thinking about. Putting this right. It needs to open up though. It can't be that big like that. Okay. Let me get out my other flowers. They're right here beside me. I don't knock everything else out trying to get this one out. Alright, these are my flowers from Scrapbooking with Me Boutique. The laces came from our sister store, Lighthouse Stop and Shop. Alright, and I just want just a little couple of flowers. Just a little something to hide this. I don't know if I want that color. Oh, that don't match, I know. That looks good. I like that. Oh, what am I going to put it down with? Because I still haven't found my art glitter glue bottle. Okay, and this is the Nuvo glue pen. It came with one of the kits. Gosh, I want to say last year. Sometime. Maybe. Well, that one broke. I don't like this glue. Okay, I'm not going to use that glue then. If I don't like it, I don't have to use it. We'll take a little of our double-sided tape and wad it up to make us a little ball. Okay. Fold it over so it's little. Then put it down and put that right there. I kind of want the petals to hide the hole because it's not the neatest looking little hole. And to hide the different color baker's twine that I used. I used a Christmas one. This takes time when you do it this way. It's kind of hard to get that backing off. Fold it up. No, I want to use one close to the same color. Then put that right there. over a little. There. So I'm going to set that right there because I may use this again for the other side. Okay, now this lets everybody know that this is a tag and that you can pull this tag out. That is so cute. It's right under there. I really like it. Okay, now my flower came off the back. I'm gonna have to get some more glitter glue when it comes in. I ordered some more, and this will be like the last shipment of it I can get until spring. Okay, now this side. I want to put something up here. I think. I'm not sure. I kind of like the way this looks without adding a bunch. It's kind of simple, and I kind of like that today. Simple is always good for me. Let's see. That's going to go over the pictures, so that's too big. Oh, I don't think that has enough color in it. Let's see if we do something like that. These are smaller. Let's do like one of those and then put some of these colored ones around it. I think they're all out of the same little family. No. I like that better. With that. Do I like it there, though, or do I want it up here? Maybe I want it up here. No, I want to put a little something right here so that I can maybe do some extra journaling on. Let's see. No, that's ugly. I don't want to do that. Alright. So we'll cluster like that. I like that. No, I'm not going to add this. It's not gold. Yeah, that's what we're going to do right there. Let's see if I can get the Nuvo pen to work. How did I have this? Like that, I think. Okay. A good little press there. About right there so that it kind of overlaps just a little. This one right here. Let's tuck it under though. Like that. I wonder what this glue is supposed to be used for, because maybe I'm just not shaking it good enough. Because it's awful watery. See if that's better. still real watery. I don't know, but this isn't glue I'll be buying, I can tell you that. Okay. Oh. Let's get this put out of the way. Alright. The other's glued down. Why will that one? See, they stayed. Give it a good hold. Maybe that'll work. Alright, here is the back side of my tag. It is done if that flower would stay. Okay, now I'm going to take this out because I'm going to run some stickles, which I got at the boutique. This is Tidings. It was one of the Christmas ones. I got it last year, but they did have it out again this year. And I'm just going to run a line of it. If I can ever get it to come out. There we go. I don't want it to be a real thick. Right along my edges like that. And I'm just using this 6x6 paper as my guide, the edge of it. And you can see where I started. It's real clumpy. Okay, now I want to pick something to go right along the gold. Let's see. What do I got right here? That I don't have to find some other color. I want to use red or silver. I really don't want to use blue. I was hoping I might have something in one of those colors of laces, but I don't. So let's use sprinkled sugar, if there's enough. We're just going to do it right here, just so you can see. You know what? I wonder if the Tidings would work. I just want to be able to distinguish the edge of this from the heart. I don't want to get in it because I don't want to, this is a glitter glue, and I don't want to glue down my opening. So I just want to go along the edge. Oh yeah, I think that's going to let you see that that's a cut edge. Well, now I kind of feel like I need to do right here. Alright. That's going to be my tag. It's going to have this with the heart tag inside once the stickles dries. And when you take it out, you can flip it over and you'll see a calendar with, and I'll use it for journaling. And then my other side is this. So And that is my tag entry. Alright, y'all have a good afternoon, and I'll be back later with some more videos.